On this subject later in the program, but now Chris has some reports from the front line of Operation Deny Flight. Chris?
With the end of the Cold War came a change in the Air Force's focus. The United States is now involving itself in more humanitarian missions and life-saving airlifts. The latest operation takes place over the skies of Bosnia-Herzegovina. And as part of NATO, the United States is helping to enforce the no-fly zone. Tech Sergeant Buddy Vickers reports.
Admiral Mike Borda, commander of the Allied forces in southern Europe, announced the beginning of Operation Deny Flight. The multinational force includes fighters from Bitburg Air Base in Germany and tankers from RAF Mildenhall in the United Kingdom. This operation is a historic event for NATO.
And this will involve NATO for the first time in its history in an operation which has the potential for combat in an out-of-area location.
Several concerns face the Operation Deny Flight pilots and planners. The pilots will be looking for helicopters, fast fighters, and slower propeller-driven aircraft over Bosnia. The terrain there is very rugged, and the weather is often bad, making it hard for the NATO planes to find violators in the airspace. And once they find them, even harder to identify.
The instructions to our pilots have been very specific. Avoid violating anyone's airspace. Fly in accordance with the rules, and if in doubt, get yourself into a clear area.
Although Admiral Borda refused to say what the fighters would do if they met a violator in Bosnian airspace, he did indicate that they would not be arbitrarily shot down. Since the flight ban was declared last October, Operation Sky Monitor has counted more than 500 violations of the no-fly zone. Sergeant Buddy Vickers, Air Force News, Aviano Air Base, Italy.